Now, that violin score that was happening just before I hit intern, there was some song like Toes in the Sand or whatever, I think by Dinka Dinka or something. I'll have to look that up. I may add that to the post commentary, which I haven't finished editing. Yet you will see that in chronological order before this episode. So it's like some weird time traveling paradox for me. What I mean by that is, let's say that this is episode 46. I haven't finished editing post commentary for, like, say, episode 44. But I'm doing live commentary on this one. So that means I haven't actually said anything for the previous ones. I was planning on doing it in post commentary so I could actually see what the copyright issue is. And I listened to it, and while the rest of the music doesn't sound anything like it, that section does sound like it. That is true, it does sound like it. I think I've given up on looking at my email to see if the game maker will ever reply to me, so I'm just going to assume like I'm not going to be able to do any music in the game. So depending on how this episode goes, this play session of the combat music, which I forgot to turn on this time, depending on how the combat music goes, I may not have any in-game music at all. It may just be that I've given up on trying to use it. You can surely kill these things, right? Can't even see what class she is. That should be something that I can see in the level up screen so I can figure out what... I don't know. It would be nice if they're a little bit more transparent in the skills you get. Like, I've made a list of all the skills that I can get. But not everybody... You know, that making it more inaccessible... I don't know. Making certain parts of your game less accessible can be good if that's the kind of audience you're looking for. I imagine not everybody likes to make their own guides and spreadsheets and stuff. I make a spreadsheet for almost every game I play. So, I don't know. Okay, I'll definitely get that. Here, having the music on will make it easier for me to kind of idle, where I'm not looking at the screen. But if I hear like the music get really intense, I know that there's people all up on my walls. Oh, that didn't help too much this time. I'll have to remember to do it next time. Let's see, I think I fired last on turn 48, so in 2 more turns I should be able to fire another missile. 10 missile strikes, jeez, alright. Still gonna be a while. You know, really? Where the no borrows thing, I was saying that you were dragging out the game, that I can still chalk up to being random. I just wasn't having any fortune finding him, you know? Whereas the first boss encounter, I was like, encountered him like right away. This time, though, this is definitely dragging out the game. I really, really wish I could trust AI to handle even the smallest battles. Not smallest as in like, oh, one single zombie. No, at no point is one zombie ever gonna attack me. Let's say the smallest battle that you would face, like out of all, let's say there's 8 enemy zombie armies around my territory. If the smallest one were to attack me, the AI would not reasonably or reliably do well against it. That being said, I am grateful that there is an AI option. I hope that it will be more advanced in the future. And yes, I'm well aware of the leadership options. Leadership is one of the first or high-end perks. It's one of the priority perks for me, is getting leadership. I know about that skill. But even that isn't enough to even hold a candle to how a player would play. Okay, now I have smart turrets. Assuming that this is the immediate representation, I'm getting plus 44 power from my research, because I have 88 research now. So the base of this will be 56 in that case. That can be useful to know if you're deciding what kind of turret you want to get in the long run. So let's see here. I would have 150 points from here and 152 points from here. What did I say, turn 53 I'm going to attack? So I might as well capture and scout something else. Or just, I don't know. Let's see, next turn I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to fire a missile. So that'll be one turn where I'm just collecting infrastructure. So if I capture another one now, it should be okay. So let's go ahead and capture, like, say, this one, I guess. Thing is, I'm not even sure I'm going to go with smart turrets right now, because I still need an impressive workshop array in order to get enough turrets to be worthwhile. which means I may need to tear down my research labs. That's one of the reasons why I wasn't sure I wanted to get master research labs. But then I thought, well, if I go for smart turrets, maybe they're just really, really good. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like smart turrets with my current layout are going to be worth the... Oh, come on, you could have... Alright, guys, fine. I will kill off all these bad guys for you. Kind of counted on that zombie dying before I shot the hellhound. Can't even look away for a second. Oh, I counted on you to hit him. Well, counted on you to kill him. Alright. Missile mouse cursor doesn't even move once the missile goes out. For all the work it goes into it, and for all the AP you spend on it, it just doesn't seem worth it. Now, if it was like turn 200, yeah, fine. That being said, I have a time limit of 150 turns. That means I need to have the silo built by turn 100. Even if this was turn 100, I'm not even sure it would be worth it. I guess it would probably be, I don't know, I've never actually fought that long. Alright, well... Let's just go and get these things. Some minor upgrades. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted reload and say damage is fine. Knockback. Put knockback on you. There we go. It's unlikely I'll really need them that badly, but if things start going poorly and I start losing people, it'd be nice to have them all set up and ready to roll. I guess I was going to take on these two just to clear up space, but I don't even need weapon maintenance to take on these smaller groups. In which case I could have just attacked them earlier, I suppose. But it was good to have that option available to me. In case, say, there were squads of zombies spawning near me that were in the 50s or 100s. That shouldn't be too long. Let's go turn on the music. Alright, fine. Fine, game. I'll do your work for you. See, this rifle is truly amazing. Other than Eagle Eye, which helps everybody, instead of just the unit holding it, I'm not sure this character has any sort of offensive skills besides from Rifle 2. And yet, look how incredible that weapon is. I like that the shotgun is still just like hitting this guy like way out of distance. That's kind of funny to me. I think I heard him die. It would be nice if the objectives weren't like an independent entity all on its own. That you could do that on your way to success, and that it was perhaps even a tutorial for how to succeed. I'm not sure anybody's strategy really relies on building a missile silo and firing 10 times. I don't know, I kind of like having the engineer so I can continue to bolster my... Oh, that's right. I didn't get a true representation of the smart turret because I have all of these perks. Anyways, I kind of like having an engineer so I can bolster my turrets. Market populace is really good for things like leadership and eagle eye. The question is, would I give any... I'm already using 2 kinds of rifle. Would I use anybody else with a rifle? Probably not. Let's go and get rid of you then. You are really determined, aren't you? Looks like I still want the damage modifier. Modifier, not modifier. Looks like I still want the 10% damage modifier so I can kill the burning in one shot. Oh, it wasn't even 10%, it's 5%. No, now it's 10%. So, what was it? 53, I assume? 58? That was the one I wanted to attack. Next turn. Very well. If you must force my hand, so be it. Not that there's many left. So, this is actually one of those times where I might be able to get away with turning on auto. And the only reason that squad was so tiny was because my turrets did quite a number on them. However, I will not be able to enjoy such this time. I'll need to be personally involved.
Assuming direct control.
The weak point for the Fat Man is this red gut right here. Letting your AI find the weak points is a great ability. That is, they know exactly where the weak points are, so if you encounter a new monster, they'll just shoot right at the weak point. You can just copy them. This is what I was saving my money for. Spatial optimization.